I catch wombats in a big net and then I pour on the medicine, and slowly, after a few weeks, they get better. My first experience was when I was on a bushwalk with my dad, and I was maybe 7 or 8 years old. We saw a wombat in the distance, and I decided to see if I could sneak up on the wombat, see how close I could get. And I remember it peered up at me through these cracked, bleeding eyes. And I stared at it, and it seemed like an eternity, but really it was probably only 20 seconds. I've been hooked ever since. And I now know that it was bleeding and out during the daytime because it had a condition called mange. When I got a little bit older and I figured out that you could actually treat them for this condition and cure them, it became my life's mission. I started by treating the wombats in my own backyard. And then when they got better, I went to the neighbors and I said, hey, can I help your wombats? And then they told their neighbors about me, and they told their neighbors. And now I'm helping wombats all over the Hawkesbury region in New South Wales. The symptoms of mange in a wombat are really scary. The wombat loses all of its hair and it goes blind and deaf. And it also starts coming out during the daytime, which is weird because wombats usually come out at night. They start looking like zombies and eventually kills the wombat. To cure mange, you need to pour medicine directly onto the skin of the wombat. You have to catch the wombat multiple times. You have to track them down week after week and keep putting on the medicine. Oh, they remember me. I'm the only person that chases them down with a big red net. They know me. I certainly do develop a bit of a connection with each wombat. They don't feel the same towards me most of the time. They don't like me very much because I'm always catching them. I do grow very fond of each of them as they get better. I love wombats because they remind me of myself. They're very antisocial. They spend 70% of their lives underground, and they're very quiet. And I think that's me to a T. Really, they just go around the bush, eating grass, keeping to themselves and not making a big fuss. It really struck a chord with me seeing that they're suffering so much, being such gentle, understated creatures. It just became my mission to save as many as possible. I'm treating 33 wombats for mange at the moment, and that's a new record for me. Seeing a sick wombat that recovers from mange is the reason why I wake up every morning. It's the greatest, most fulfilling thing you could feel, I think.